Good morning. I wanted to be outside today. It's like really pretty. The rain has stopped and just like really cool outside. The wind is blowing and whatnot. But before I get into day one of the 20-day mental wellness challenge, day one, which was yesterday, and to day two, which is today, I just want to say that depression doesn't have a face. Depression doesn't have a type. Depression gets up and goes to work every day. Depression goes to parties and hang out with friends. Depression puts on makeup and gets their nails and hair done. Depression looks nice. Depression has a nice house. Depression has cars. Depression is successful and has a career and is an entrepreneur, and depression is all of those things. So I just want to say or inform y'all that just because somebody is on the outside always happy and vibrant and laughing and smiling and giving and caring does not mean that they're not suffering on the inside. A lot of people who are depressed are suffering on the inside and are suffering in silence and are suffering alone. And sadly to say, that's where the suicide attempts, and sometimes they succeed, that's where all that comes from, because they don't really have anybody or anything they feel like they don't have a purpose. Like, what am I here for? What am I doing? Depression thinks about why am I 30 years old and still single and don't have any kids and don't have this and don't have that? Why am I not further in life than I feel like I should be? Or why I don't have the things that I wanted or thought I should have at this time in my life? Depression thinks about things like that. Depression doesn't want to be a burden. Depression doesn't want to be a bother to people. So depression hides. Depression is also very, very strong. So just make sure that you don't forget that. Make sure that you are constantly checking on your people. And even if they do say that they are okay, if they're suffering from depression, then they're most likely not okay. They're okay on the outside, but on the inside, they could be literally dying. And mental health is just as important, if not more important, than physical health. Depression is a lot. It's a whole lot. And sometimes people who suffer from depression can't express that. They can't sit in it because they have kids, they have a family, they have a life to live, and going in the room and hiding in the closet can't happen. That's not a thing for them. So it's it's hard. Dealing with depression is very, very hard, and unfortunately there's not much, if anything, anybody can really do. It's really up to that person who is suffering and dealing with depression to kind of find ways to cope and to learn their triggers. And a trigger could be a person, it could be a thing, it could be a place. It's deep. It is so deep. So it's more than just not having money or not having a decent car. Depression is so much more and so deeper than that. So yeah, just reach out to your people and do research on it and try to learn the signs. If this happily bubbly person is one way one day and then the total opposite the next day, then more than likely that person is suffering from depression. It may not be severe. It may not be that deep, but it is deep, but it may not be that deep. They can just come out of it within a few hours. Also, depression doesn't have a time limit. A person can be depressed for hours, days, weeks, months, years. Some people don't come out of depression at all. So like I said, it's really, there's nothing anybody else can do for that person. It is up for that person to do what they need to do to help themselves. So my advice to people who are dealing with depression is find something that is for you. Because people who suffer from depression usually help everybody else before they help themselves. So it's really important for you to find something that is for you and only for you. It could be reading. It could be writing, singing, rapping, drawing, cooking, cleaning, like whatever. Depression is nothing to play with. Depression is nothing to just brush to the side, brush under the rug. Like you have to deal with it and deal through it. There's no cure for depression. Like it just happens. You don't know where it come from. You don't know. You just don't know. Like it just happens. So you just kind of have to deal with it day by day. And like I said, find something that is for you, no matter what it is. As long as it's like legit and legal, you ain't out here hurting anybody or hurting yourself. Like, of course, but find something. Find that thing. Find your thing. And so that's just basically it. And so now that I have said that, yesterday was day 1 of 20. And yesterday you had to had a major brain fart. Yesterday you had to go to bed an hour early. I turned my TV off. I was already in bed pretty early. I turned my TV off at 9:46 as soon as Grey's Anatomy went off. Well, for me, like I recorded it, so I got caught up doing some homework. So 9:46 is when I turned my TV off. But when I actually went to sleep, I have absolutely no clue. My mind was going 10 million miles a minute. So I'm a guesstimate and say about 11:30. Yeah. So I even tried to meditate a few times. I prayed a few times. So it is what it is. I don't know. I tried. That's all I can. Sorry, there's a fly on me. That's all I can really say and do. But so today is day 2 out of 20. So today it says to journal 10 things that you are grateful for. I have not done my 10 things at this moment. I have been preoccupied with little baby. But when I do my 10 things, I'm going to try to list things that are not on the surface and not materialistic. So I'm going to try to dig a little deeper. And if you are joining me in this journey, I would like for you to also dig a little deeper. And if you are following me on social media or even have my phone number or anything like that, text me or tag me in it, or share your 10 things, because you may have something on your 10 things that you are grateful for that I may be also thankful for, but I just didn't think. So let's help each other. Let's do this together. You are not alone. I am not alone. And yeah, that's about it. So day 2, journal 10 things that you are grateful for, and whenever you do your 10 things, just let me know. I hope you all have a beautiful day. Once I do my 10 things, I will let y'all know. And I will also share with y'all a tool that I use to deal with my depression and whatnot. So yeah, I'm kind of rambling. I don't have anything else to say. Like I said, I'm not used to doing this video thing, but it is what it is. So do your thing, I'll do mine, and we will meet in the middle. Bye.